this is Maika. I'm one of OtaCute's Cosplay Ambassador, and I'm here with you today with a makeup tutorial featuring a makeup set that is under 1,000 pesos. I'll show you guys the basic makeup process on what I do when I cosplay Astolfo from Fate Grand Order. The pictures are in my cosplay page, so if you're interested to see, please do visit and give me a like. The link is down below. If you guys also want to see how I do my wig and my outfit for that cosplay, we'll have that in another video. Normally guys, I have a branded set of makeups which is I use for my everyday makeup and my cosplay makeup. But I'll show you guys how you can pull this off too using a makeup set that is budget friendly like this one. And guys, we have Edina here who is doing a commentary to explain some important things of my makeup process. So be sure to take notes and let's get to it!
Hello everyone, this is Edina and I'll be explaining each step as Maika shows you the makeup tutorial process. Always make sure to start with a clean face. Make sure to remove all dust and other impurities before you begin with makeup. After all that, put on your contact lenses and wig cap. Apply lip balm or moisturizer on your lips so it gives a better effect on your lipstick after the whole process, because it might end up getting flaky or chapped later on when we're going to apply lipstick. Next, we apply liquid foundation. Spread the foundation all over your face. Apply some on your cheeks, forehead, nose, and chin using your fingers or a makeup brush. Make sure you don't miss out on any part of your face because your makeup might look uneven without the full coverage. Using your makeup brush or sponge, blend the foundation with light dabbing strokes and short smudges all over and evenly on your face. This liquid foundation from Everbelena stays very well and has a fine coverage. Next, we apply powder. This helps set the foundation and prevents your makeup from rubbing off easily. It stayed for about 7 hours until she removes her makeup. You could use a makeup brush or a powder puff to apply this all over your face. Gently apply your powder with light dabs, taps, and smear strokes. You don't need to apply a huge amount of powder for this step. Apply just the right amount of powder, enough to have a light layer to protect your foundation. After that, we fill and define the eyebrows. Make sure that both sides are even. You could start with some quick light strokes as you go through them. For eyeshadow, we'll be using a pinkish shade for Astolfo. The colors of Everbelena's eyeshadow palette aren't very vibrant, which makes this a good palette for everyday use. If you're going to cosplay, Maika suggests to go for more vivid palettes. When applying the first shade, light strokes should be fine. Do this around 3 or 4 times or until you see the color more vivid on your eyelid, or depending on your preference. Since we're aiming for a pinkish shade for Astolfo, Maika uses more shades from this Everbelena palette than the rest. She later on switches to a flat brush to get more coverage and to set the shape of the contour. And then she applies a bit for the lower eye to finish the shape. Maika then uses the lightest tone to add some highlights to the eyes. In this tutorial, she had to use her Sesame palette to add redder tones. The Sesame palette emphasizes the pinkish shade we're trying to achieve, since it has darker shades than the Everbelena palette. If you have both, start with the Everbelena for the base and then Sesame for the red or pink shades. Next is the blush. This is a Rosewood shade blush on from Everbelena, and the blush is perfect because it's not too light and not too dark either. Light circular strokes are what you need. Though it's not as extensive as what we did for the eyeshadow, this makes a huge difference to your overall look. And then we have our eyeliner. This eyeliner is great since it dries immediately and is so easy to apply. This can make or break your intended makeup look. Unless the character you're cosplaying calls for it, you could simply stay as close as you can to your eye's natural shape. You can start with light strokes, starting from the inside of your eye to the outside, and then manipulate the shape as much as you want. The same rule applies when you're going to work on your lower eyelid. The eyeliner mainly depends on the character, so don't be afraid to explore different styles. You don't need to worry about smudging, but the fact that it dries quickly also means that you need to be careful when using this. And finally, before applying lipstick, don't forget to wipe off the moisturizer or lip balm applied earlier on your lips. For the lipstick, Maika will be using Kiss Beauty Liquid Color. Make sure to start applying from the center and then make your way to the sides of your lips. Lightly tap off the excess with a dry sheet of tissue. Put on your wig and style it, and there you go! Astolfo in the flesh. Maika's tutorial can also be used for cosplaying other characters similar to Astolfo. That's it for me. Back to you, Maika.
So I hope everyone learned from this guide, and we'll talk more on other aspects of cosplay, probably with another ambassador. So don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to OtaCute. Visit the Facebook page for more videos and for more information, and I hope I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye!